happens when the people who are supposed to be educating the next generation aren't educated? You get this school administrator in Colorado.
Due to its origins with slavery and slave trade. That is what was, that's the reasoning behind them. No, it's like
the Gadsden Flag.
The Don't Tread on Me.
Okay. Which is the Gadsden Flag. Okay. Yeah, it has nothing to do with slavery. That's like the Revolutionary War patch that was displayed when they were fighting the British. Like that wasn't, that's the revolution. I mean, the founding fathers stood up for what they believed in against unjust laws. This is unjust.
She didn't even know what it is. She's trying to ban it. Again, this is part of the video with the assistant principal, Beth Danjuma, said, quote, "The reason we do not want the flag to be displayed is due to its origins with slavery and the slave trade. This is not only not true, it's not who I want teaching my kids, certainly not being an administrator overseeing those who teach my children. That flag had nothing to do with slavery." Now, to be fair, the school district did get back to us in an email claiming that other patches he had on his backpack were not allowed by the school dress code, but they were removed. But then why did this administrator focus on this Gadsden flag? The assistant principal is so historically illiterate that she was willing to ban a child from school for a patch he had on his bag, a patch that she single-handedly appeared to label offensive. A patch that was, in fact, the flag of the first United States Navy Commodore during the American Revolution. This administrator couldn't even be bothered to look it up. Instead, they went right to the phones, called the child's parents to talk to them about offensive patches, who ultimately gave them a history lesson. Thankfully. I mean, come on. If I was on the board of this school, this is a charter school. If I was on the board, I would fire her. And no, I don't think I'm being too harsh. The best part was after this kid was banned from the school that day, he went outside into the parking lot and took a picture next to one of the teachers' cars that had this crazy amount of stickers on it. Most of them were political in nature. Wouldn't that be a distraction too by that same code of conduct? A bunch of in-your-face hippie stickers seem to be totally fine on your Mitsubishi Mirage. Stickers like, "Don't mess with trans kids," and "Make America Green Again," and "I'd rather be slowly consumed by moss." Check your Birkenstocks at the door. This is rich, considering the school's own strategic plan page, available to everybody right now on their website, clearly states, "Revise daily academic schedule to prioritize support to the most important subjects. Eliminate time not spent effectively, and provide appropriate pacing throughout the day." Well, wouldn't history be a prioritized subject? I mean, clearly not for this principal. This is also a waste of time. I sure think, this is really bad. This is the problem, though, with this type of bureaucracy. The board was willing to give us a statement, were very cordial with us. But somewhere in between, this woman is claiming that there was some order on high, that there was some standard she was adhering to, but the school board overruled her. So where does it come from? Was it just her interpretation? We can't let that question go unanswered. We certainly can't let someone get away with it. This is deeply personal to me, considering my Navy career. Barack Obama tried the same stupid stunt back in 2002 under an order from the Secretary of the Navy, which answers to the president. I realize they can rescind any order from them. But at the time, in 2002, the Navy Jack flag, which is a variation of the original Gadsden flag, was ordered to be flown on all Navy ships and authorized to be worn throughout the duration of the War on Terror, even on your uniform. See, clearly not a slavery flag. The Navy Jack is based on the same concept as the original flag, with the addition of 13 stripes for the colonies. Same meaning, same phrase on it. It was even adopted by now super woke Nike in 2005, and on an entire line of clothing, mind you. It was even put on pairs of cleats worn by Major League Soccer team in 2006. They had the logo on it. No slavery references then. It became the symbol of empowerment. I mean, it was all over the apparel world. It was never political. That was until Barack Obama took issue with it after the Tea Party movement adopted it. Weird. 2013 rolls around, and a few friends of mine had gotten this email said, quote, all, WARCOM and Group 2, those are the SEAL Team superior commands, have pushed out the uniform policy for NWU3 and any patches worn on the sleeve. All personnel are authorized to wear the matching AOR American flag patch on the right shoulder. You are no longer authorized to wear the Don't Tread on Me patch. Thanks, Senior Enlisted Advisor. I redacted the name of the person for their own privacy because they were still an active SEAL. I was out of the military, but I started asking questions to a lot of people. And take a look at this article I wrote back in 2013 detailing one of the responses I got from a senior person. It said, quote, the jack is too closely associated with radical groups. You cannot make this stuff up. This is the U.S. Navy getting rid of its own flag. They did silently change the policy back so you were allowed to wear it again after all this exposure, but this goes to the same historical illiteracy of Democrats and any of those who willingly follow them. My hometown also, the school I graduated from, Greenwich High School, literally just did the same thing like less than a week ago. The superintendent, Tony Jones, who I have exhausted on this program, who certainly, I mean, she's no friend of conservative values. She allows all kinds of other flags, but the one flag that you can't fly there is the one that flew over our Navy as we won the revolution. Great job, Mrs. Educator. Oh, sorry, Dr. Jones. Got the same doctorate as Joe Biden. I asked her for a comment about this today. Think I heard back? No. But this is the national trend, especially among young educators. Our kids are being taught that you can burn an American flag because it's protected speech, but you can't do a burnout on a gay pride flag painted on the road. You can have all the Black Lives Matter and trans flags you want all over the classroom, but you're going to send a kid home for wearing the Gadsden flag on a backpack. Kid can be sent home for wearing the American flag on a Cinco de Mayo holiday in an American school. Teachers are quietly transitioning your kids without parental consent. Our only recourse is to sue. At least we're winning. But it shouldn't be happening at all. That's why we need to keep the pressure on those responsible forever.